it.
Okay.
Now I get it.
Now you get it.
Now it makes
right.
sense.
Okay, so that's from Miss G to you. And you know how to join this conversation is on facebook.com/Joy News on TV, and on Twitter it's on Joy News on TV. And of course, you know the rules of the game. No harsh words. Let's keep it beautiful and let's make the conversation tight. Now, for devout Muslims, Ramadan is a period of fasting and spiritual preparation. However, some Muslims are unable to participate because they have medical conditions. And then there are also others who feign having ulcers to avoid fasting. Question: do you know any Muslim who develops artificial ulcers during the Ramadan period?
Oh, at times, even people use that issue to be an excuse. Maybe if they don't want to fast, they'll just say, I have problem with my stomach, I have ulcer problem, so they don't want to fast, but they use that one to be an excuse.
All right, let me say, I don't have any Muslim friend, but way back school, guys used to do that. Because, let me say, something they don't believe in those fasting and other things, and some they are gluttons, they can't stay without eating a day, you understand? So I think that's the most reason why people think they get ulcer when it comes to Ramadan.
Israel, interesting, isn't it?
I can say that about you because you're a devout Muslim.
Yes, of
and you fast regularly.
Definitely, because I don't want to miss out in this. I mean, this is a very it's a holy month, and you don't want to miss even a single day of fasting.
And you do very well because for somebody who loves their food, I mean, the way you're able to manage it.
That's all. That's what fasting. That's what fasting is all about. You need to, you know, go through some pain to gain. You know, but it's amazing when people you've eaten from how many months? For 11 months, and you just can't sacrifice 1 month for
and the 1 month is not as if you're not going to eat at all.
Yes, you're going to take in something at dawn, and indeed some people take fufu, achi, and those
heavy. People eat heavy.
But it's serious, you know, because when you do that, just early morning, I'm sure you'll be thirsty because it will be demanding for some water, and
you can't take water.
It's even stressful doing that. I think you should just take some Milo. It's better that
just train yourself.
You know. All right. Let's check what you were saying on Facebook.
Imran Hassan says, yes, one of my brothers, he went to hospital. Doctor told him he has an ulcer, so he can't fast. Probably that's what you want to say. Nasser Hassan says, a lot of people suffer from these problems, so they are spared, but they are to pay later. A traveler, if you know you cannot fast, a lactating mother, etc., to all Muslims all over the world, Ramadan Mubarak. To you all, especially Aisha Ibrahim of Joy News.
Thank you very much. But you know, it's accepted if you can't fast. If genuinely you have ulcer and you can't fast, what you can do is to feed someone who can fast for the period.
Okay.
And you get the blessing.
All right. Bambaki Asame says, yeah, a friend of mine developed a stomach ulcer, but inshallah, he's feeding someone to do it. Oh, okay, like you said.
Exactly.
The fake ulcer people don't know that if you can't fast at all due to permanent complications, you have to calculate your daily meals, multiply by 30 days, and forward it to the less privileged person to assist him or her do the fast. You can't just say, I have ulcer and that's all. No. May Allah see us through the Ramadan. And Judicious Odro says, nah, I don't think far, because they all eat early in the morning, where from the outside, with the exception of some few pregnant women that I know who are not participating. I say bravo to them.
And Baye Jeremiah says, no, I don't know anyone who developed ulcer through Ramadan period. It will be very difficult to know since they don't go to the hospitals to do medical checkup. Okay, so what we're saying is that there are people who fake it, who don't have ulcer, but when it gets to Ramadan, they develop artificial ulcers. That's what we're talking about. And Mohammed says, ulcer patients on my list.
Oh, so Mohammed knows some people, and he's listed them apparently. So he talks about three: Jamal, Mubarak, Abdul Rahman, Suleimanios, Salawan. Oh, he's outed them like that.
I hope it is genuine also, not the fake one. And Kwesia Epa says, Aisha of Joy News Interactions is a culprit. My, in fact, she develops also 30 days in the
Nah.
I'm not sure.
No. I can speak for Aisha.
All right. So, also residents of Manhean in the West District today lost their patience and poured out on in their numbers on the streets to protest the bad nature of the roads. The residents recount the agony they have had to endure on a daily basis on that stretch. Question: what's the state of your road? Good or bad?
First of all, I live around Barrier, around Ashbred, where Obovia lives, the woman that was standing for MP. Yeah, the road is very terrible. You know, it's a waterlogged area, and when it rains like this, it's so muddy. Sometimes when you are not careful and you're walking on it, you are tempted to either pick a drop-in by force. It's a short distance to your house, but you still have to pick a drop-in home, or if you don't take care, you even slip and fall down.
For my area, I live in cantonment, and the roads in my area are very, very good, 100% good.
I live at Taifa, and the road condition over there is very appalling, so bad, I think.
For how long have you had this?
For more than 20 years, I think, yeah. They tarred it to a point, and then they left it ajar for so many years, and then it has been like that since that time.
Oh, I have the West Roads in Accra here. I live at Wager, West Hills Mall, Red Top. To get to my place, you'll be bumping into potholes, a lot of potholes. After you get out from the car, you'll be having waste problems. I think the government should go there, or which we're going to go on strike, just like people doing, what's their place again? Manhean.
With my area, they are so bad, in a bad condition, trust me. And when it rains, I mean, vehicles find it difficult in plying the road.
All right, a lot of messages also are on Facebook, but I have such problems. On my way home, I use the Aveno stretch.
Okay.
One side of it has been tarred now. It used to be very terrible.
Right.
But the other stretch, I think, needs some attention because it's more than potholes. Maybe you can call it well.
Sorry about that. Imrana Hassan says government must do something about the road. Catherine Nan says, "Na road will go chop," said by which people? Okay, probably don't have any issues. Barima Kubaji says the condition of the Brekum in Patasi stretch is one that needs attention by the municipal authorities. This government has no excuse to see to the construction of roads in the Brekum municipality because virtually all pressing needs like water, electricity, infrastructure, and more were provided by the previous NDC government. Nasir says, for my area, dear, I'm okay with the road, but credit to Mahama. Kobla Hogli says, Ghanaians are becoming assertive now, and I'm liking it. If you drive through my area, when you dodge a pothole, you get at least 2 for free. Don't worry.
Buy one,
that's
get
a better
2
mental
free.
picture. And Baye Jeremiah says, if I post the nature of the road leading to my village, you guys will give my village second name, Ghana Dubai.
Really?
Let me keep you before my village becomes a place for urban rural immigrants.
Preparajiman says the residents there, what are their contribution to the road? And senior minister says the government should favor my people at the north. Most of their roads are very bad. Meanwhile, they also vote. Wale to Bumplungu road is very bad. I hope all that matter in this are watching and they will do something about it. Now finally, the major football leagues around the world are winding up and the English Premier League closed its curtains with a thrilling FA Cup final between Arsenal and Chelsea. Now the EPL usually stirs a lot of debate on social media, and today question I want to ask, which fan talk the most? Chelsea, Arsenal or Manchester United? Tell me.
For me, I'll choose Chelsea.
Why?
Because they like making noise, and even if they lose, they like making noise. They just like talking, that's why.
Oh, that's Chelsea.
Why?
Because as you can see, they've taken the table already. So definitely they are the talk of the let's say the whole world now.
Oh, Chelsea fans, for real. Chelsea are a bunch of, sorry to use this word, not being discriminative against women. They are a bunch of women men. If you understand me. They are women in men dress. They cry too much. They just got one title this year.
Manchester got 3. They have the EFL Cup, the Europa Cup, and they also have the Community Shield. Chelsea just had 1 title, that's the league, and they are talking too much. Shout out to our Manchester fans.
That guy, what's wrong with him?
What's wrong
Community
with
Shield. You're comparing the Community Shield to the EPL?
I could tell it was all over your face. You just couldn't hide it.
Hey, this guy.
He should come again.
He should come again.
Let's check your messages on Facebook.
Imran Hassan. Yeah, look. It said Chelsea. Judicious Drew Erics. I'm just a Man U fan, but Chelsea fans talk too much. But they do little. Man U all the way. Okay. By Jeremiah, so Chelsea fans are talking too much. They are complaining that the officiating was very poor. They always have reasons for any match they lost. As for the big team, Man U, action speaks for us in the field of play. One of my Chelsea friends is fasting alongside the Muslims because they lost to us. You see, by the time the Chelsea fans, they can talk 1 month continuous. In fact, they can yell, pa. Yeah. All you people have ganged up against Chelsea. It's okay.
Gideon says, Joy Pa, if I ask this, if not Chelsea fans, then who else?
Hey.
Christopher says, Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea, the people mean you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
if we develop another strategy, maybe you shouldn't talk.
No, but I mean, we're that good. We're that good. So, yeah. It's more of we being assertive.
You know.
Okay, people confuse assertiveness for, to know.
And those things.
Yeah.
And, when people are confident, come on. And Gordon Amankwa says, Chelsea fans are the most talkative supporters the world has ever seen. I don't know what would have become of them if they were as successful as Everton, which had won more league titles than Chelsea. Let them wait and see how much Mourinho will work on them next season. Talkative supporters, but still, we did tough, Abby.
Don't mind them.
All right, so those are some of your messages. Let's check. Okay, so we can go on Twitter because today is the 100th birthday, right? So I'm told we don't have time, but it's the 100th birthday of the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy. And Twitter has been buzzing with a lot of messages with some of his popular quotes, but we don't have time.
We're going to do.
We end the interactive segment. My name is Aisha Ibrahim. Have a great one. PM Express comes up next. Stay tuned.